Hey, Phantomaniacs, welcome to the newest unboxing here on the Needless Things YouTube channel. Today we are looking at Biotron from the interchangeable world of the Micronauts. Okay, I will tell you up front right now, I don't know anything about Micronauts. I had some when I was a kid. My granny would go to garage sales. We were in Atlanta, they were in Wilmington, and every time we would go visit, she would have a couple new things she'd picked up from garage sales. I know I had some Micronauts figures. I think I had a vehicle. And to be honest, I don't even remember what they were. I was very, very young. I don't know anything about the lore. I don't know anything about the characters. I bought these because I think they're awesome looking figures. And as of right now, I'm all in on Super 7's ReAction Plus. Now, I'm not as all in as I was since we learned that since it became apparent that Super 7 is using AI to do the card art for the G.I. Joe figures. I was buying 2 of each, and now I'm not doing that anymore because I'm not buying AI card art, so I got to get rid of those. But I will continue buying 1 of each, because I love the O-ring aesthetic and I love O-ring robots, apparently. So if you're looking for detailed information about how these measure up as Micronauts entries into the franchise, I'm not going to be much help to you. If you're looking for, is this an awesome robot action figure? You've come to the right place. So this is Biotron, Commander Arcturus Rand's personal assistant, which, what a way to kick off a new line with the exciting personal assistant action figure. Does he come with a clipboard and a Rolodex? I don't know. But anyway, he looks awesome. So the interchangeable world of the Micronauts, of course, the same great carding Super 7 has been doing since ReAction. And look at this, a Transformers style. And again, I don't know if the original figures, I don't know how they worked. This, to me, is obviously reminiscent of the old Transformers cards. Biotron, function, personal assistant. Biotron was Commander Arcturus Rand's personal assistant and constant companion. He served as Rand's remote explorer, and the two were able to link telepathically. He was destroyed during the Karza Wars. Fortunately, his memory banks were recovered, and he has since been rebuilt several times. Okay, cool. So this is Biotron. Great card, cross-sell. It's a little unfortunate, in my opinion, that they're only doing 2, but if Super 7 feels the need, like, hey, as we expand our O-ring offerings into other franchises, let's be careful with what we do. Let's look at sales numbers. Let's measure things because we want these to be successes. So if going forward, we already know they're producing 3 Back to the Future figures and either 3 or 4 Universal monsters. What did they do? Dracula, the Creature, and the Mummy. I can't remember what they showed because they were not widely spread. It was literally just people who happened to be at New York Toy Fair took pictures, but I haven't seen any officially released pictures from anywhere. Anyway, I just want cool O-ring figures. There's something about that O-ring style. I mentioned this in an interview on the Needless Things YouTube channel recently, that O-rings are just more fun to play with. So he's in this blister, or this tray, pretty snug, which makes me a little nervous in a way that a Joe wouldn't, because he's got some very different parts going on. There we go. Popped him right out of there. I guess I'll save the card back for now. And no, I am not cutting these off with it. Well, I'm saving the card back because of that. Obviously not because of the art or anything. Imagine that. Imagine being one of those people who are like, you could have used an X-Acto knife to take the blister off, and then finding out about the AI card art. Wouldn't you feel like a clown at that point? Gosh, I really like this. I want more of these. Let's go ahead and zoom on in. One of the trademarks of... Oh, I'm going to have to take him apart, aren't I? Just to see... I mean, it's going to be the same construction as the Joes. Although his O-ring might be a little tight, just like Cobra Commander's was. I might have to do a replacement there. So the construction is a little different. We've got one of the trademarks of the Micronauts is those vac metal parts, which he's got the head, the hands, with a wrist swivel, by the way. I mean, why not, since that needed to be a different type of plastic. The elbows, the shoulder joints, I mean, there's only so much you can do there, but they did give them a hinge. It's not just a swivel. I mean, this is something where they really had to get in and do some designing on this character. I love this clear chest piece. When I was a kid, or if I was a kid, it would drive me nuts that it was not removable. It would have driven me nuts. Sorry, guys. Maybe I'm not having a good grammar day. It would be driving me nuts. It's because of my tenses. I was thinking about if I had this when I was a kid, but looking at it now, look at this silver paint on the side. I really like this. So I don't know if he transformed into some kind of vehicle. That's a little removable backpack piece. Again, get that vac metal. Oh, look at that, though. So what is the construction on this? That is interesting. Because my assumption was that it was just black and had vac metal caps on the sides. But it's more than that. Very interesting. Again, look at, the design that had to go into this is how are we going to do this? How is this going to work? So the tank treads, again, I don't know, did he transform into a vehicle? What is the deal? He obviously has lots of vehicle parts, vehicle-looking parts. I mean, this is likely a cockpit of some kind. Tell me in the comments about Biotron. What is this guy's deal? And he's got, I thought that was a B at first, but that looks like an S. SV? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that either. I will be excited to learn. I'm not going to look this stuff up. You guys tell me in the comments what is going on with this guy's design, but I love it. Let's do a little comparison. So side by side with, I think this Flint is from 2002 maybe, but he's kind of a standard 86 on body structure. So you can see how he measures up. Biotron is about the same height. I thought he looked a little taller. Obviously bulkier, though. And I don't know how Micronauts should compare to humans. I don't know if they should be bigger or small. I mean, Micronauts, seems like they'd be really, really tiny to me. But what do I know? Let's take him apart. Let's get that O-ring out of there. Maybe. Uh-oh. All right, that's got to be. There it is. Okay. I mean, no surprise. Yeah, I think that O-ring is too small. No surprise. Same construction as a Joe figure. Where are my replacement O-rings? I just used them recently. There we go. These were just ordered off of Amazon back when I didn't know anything about different. I had inherited a collection. Yeah, look at that. I had inherited a collection of vintage Joes. So this is the Super 7 O-ring, and this is the replacement O-ring. Let's see this one, which is significantly larger. Let's take a look at how the figure works once I install that one. I inherited a collection of vintage Joes, which is very exciting to me. I will always love my friend and director, Wilson, dearly for that contribution to the collection. Oh yeah, this is already tons better. It just feels the right tension. You can just feel it. But Wilson, yeah, gifted me a ton of vintage Joes, and I had to figure out, like, how do I fix these? What do I do? And sometimes it's really easy. Oh, this guy is much easier to put back together than a Joe because of his gigantic chest situation. Well, I say that. Maybe not. I got cocky. Oh, now it's all falling apart. It was kind of hard to do real research just a few years ago because so many people want to give you information based on their personal experience, but things, they're not necessarily authorities. Okay, I definitely spoke too soon. They're not necessarily authorities. They're just saying, hey, this is what I know about this topic, and not revealing, oh, but there's so much more information you could and should look up. That was easy. This concerns me a bit. You can see some of the threading might have come off the inside. We'll see if this goes back in. Anyway, what I ended up doing was just ordering those O-rings off of Amazon, and they're larger. Nope. Seems to have, yeah, okay, it's in there. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, look, now much, much better. His waist functions a little bit better. His legs, still, he's not going to be doing any natural, just because of the shape of this piece. Like, he's going to resist sitting down, but this definitely feels better than the other one did. And we've got one of our Small Joe's stands, and that works perfectly for this guy, although his feet definitely too large for it, but whatever. So there he is, Biotron from Super 7's ReAction Plus Micronauts. I love it. I love O-ring robots. Give me more. Great job. Fun toy that I wish I had had when I was a kid. Imagine having a whole team of robots to play with your Joes. Now, that is just around the corner. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends about needless things. And until next time, buy what you like.
Smash that like button if you like needless things.